Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding in, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Now the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. Segura turns and goes to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
As a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Segura on third with 2 out. A ball and a strike. Ross has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
to 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Andy Barnhart, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Now batting, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Riddle trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Defoe. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24.
Let him go!
Here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Batting third, right fielder, right.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, Ribby knock.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded, foul. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Riddle onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Harper rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2. 3 runs already home here. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Into the box, Miguel Montero. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. There's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Zimmerman, the runner at third. Murphy on second. Reynolds on at first with 2 down. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Three-two pitch. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Nationals on top, 5-0. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Digging in now, JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Riddle playing here in his age 26 season. He's a second-year big leaguer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. So 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Murphy has it. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, center fielder, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 30 would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready now for the Marlins. Number 30 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And here now is Wilmer Depot, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Defoe is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Harper, base runner at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Daniel Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Washington, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the third from the home of the Nats. Up next from Miami, Andy Barnhart, 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Way out in front.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Gene Segura standing in. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. To short. Reynolds ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jed Lowry.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in as the third baseman, Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 now. Lowry, a native Oregonian who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading off for Washington, left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 to third. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
See you, nuts.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate, you know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Adam Conley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Matt Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Ross, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Montero over at second. Reynolds at first, one gone. Now a bunt attempt here. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Second and third, 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Riddle is there for it. And that's the third out. Nats leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, and they'll need him to get something going here.
25, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let's go, DC.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in to try it again, number 12. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One 0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And that one skips in front of the plate. The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Defoe. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And now Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He has a 3-for-12 line. MVP! 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Ready once again, Daniel Murphy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Defoe at third with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Anderson ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Howie.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins nothing. Riding into the box, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir.
The pitcher, number 61.
Derek Dietrich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Derek Dietrich.
Ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reynolds into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Hit down the third base line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 2. Jose Arena will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 62. Jose Urena.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's only 1 for 10.
Montero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip.
Matt Reynolds.
Now here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Get there.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And now for Washington, Joe Ross. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Stephen Piscotty. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, JT.
Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another full count pitch on its way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 12.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get it.
Standing in now, number 30. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard to short. Riddle has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Anderson is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're on top 7-2. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Johnny Giavotella is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Johnny Giavotella.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Reynolds. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Gene Segura. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Reynolds is up with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Miami down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ryan Tepera is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Come on, Nationals, give it to him.
The 2-0. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. The bouncer up the middle. And Zimmerman has a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tepera, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Zimmerman gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Piscotty is going to get there, makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Nothing doing for Washington. They're on top 7-2. Coda Glover will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Coda Glover.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Nobody out, runner on first. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. 1st and 2nd, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. One-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Now batting, number 12. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Come on, DC.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner. Solis, a 6'5" left-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Anderson at second, Piscotty at first, 2 out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Kendrick on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Leo Estrada is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 21.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It's a fastball that misses. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lifted in the air to center field. Number 12 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Matt Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
Up pitcher number 36.
Trey Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7. Trey Turner.
Enters play here at 279. 11 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
2 out, nobody on.
Let's go Nats.
Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on top 7-2. Edwin Jackson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Edwin Jackson.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, number 30, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 30.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Estrada.
Up next from Miami, Leo Estrada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. His career line against Jackson, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. reined in. One there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Washington Nationals came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Joe Ross records his 14th winning decision of the season. Andy Barnhart couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to the show.